Hello, I am Umbrenero and welcome to Umbrenero's Life. Today's video is my 2024 goals and resolutions. So the first page I am on is a page that I'll come back to with more detail later on, is specifically my channel statistics page. As you can see at the top, I have two goals for this year. I want to have a gaming subscriber goal and a life channel subscriber goal. But before I can even do that, I need to keep track of how many subscribers I am currently at. So that's what I'm putting on here as of today, January 1st. So on my gaming channel, I have 53 subscribers, which would be right about there. And on my life channel, I have about 7. So over the course of the year, this bar graph should help show some changes and hopefully improvements of my channels. And when it comes to setting my goal for these channels, the number I'm currently at was taken into consideration, and I'm still debating exactly what numbers I want. But I have here, and then I'm actually going to write next to each what number each one is at currently. But that's not where I'm starting with my goal setting. We are going to come over to my level 10 life. So my level 10 life, I am not going to have multiple iterations of it in this journal this year. I have this main one, but on my check-ins of my goals and resolutions, I'll have a little section where I can make note if there's any major changes to the level 10 life. So we're gonna start off with my career, and as of today, January 1st, I feel that it is at a 5 out of 10, which isn't that bad. I'm mostly comfortable at my job, and there is improvement that can happen. So that's where I feel 5 out of 10 is adequate. Next is my content. Where do I feel I am at with my content? And there, I am not as confident as one would think. And I would rate it as a 3 out of 10. Like, there are improvements I know I can do and that I am hoping to do. So the only way to go is up. So I have 3 Pokeballs out of 10, and I'm just doing generic colors of the different Pokeballs to represent my areas there. So the next area is family and friends. That area I feel like I have been doing the best in. And that's actually surprising, as that was an area I felt needed a lot more improvement before. So I'm going to rate it as a 6 out of 10. And as you can see, I left these a little bit more general shaped because they are eggs from the Yoshi's Island game. And I wanted to be able to color in as I needed and not make them all identical. So 6 out of 10. There's a few little things that can be improved upon, but there's also things that don't need to be improved upon. Next is finance. I still think that we are at a 4 out of 10 on that, because that is an area where we can always be improving. And we have some goals for this year, which we should be able to accomplish, but we'll see for sure. Now it's for home environment. And for this area, I have it as a 4 out of 10 because after a while things just start feeling a little bland and you want to change things and make things better. And that's kind of where I'm at, because we've been in our house for over 2 years at this point, and I want to make things a little better, change some things around, and all of that fun stuff. So that's why it's a 4 out of 10. And I'm pretty sure that one would be able to increase by the end of the year. So next is my hubby section, like how I feel our relationship is. And I'm giving it a solid 5 out of 10 because there are things we can do to improve, and there's things that we want to improve on. So 5 out of 10 is not a bad rating to give it. Next is mental health. It's an area where I have struggled before, and an area I am hoping to improve upon. So I'm going to give it a 4 out of 10. Because it's better than where it has been in the past, but it could still be better. And then for physical health, I would say I'm at a 2 out of 10 because that's an area I know I need to definitely work on. But that is how I feel my level 10 life is currently. On the next page, you can see I have my 24 things in 2024 spread all set up here. And this I don't fully have filled in yet because, you know, some things are still trying to be figured out. Like, I don't have my goals filled in yet. I have ideas, but I gotta think a little bit more. Like, there's a couple things I can throw in here for sure. Like a free space. And then the 6 sections I have on the following pages, which is 24 movies watched, 24 TV seasons watched, 24 date nights, 24 books read, let's go here, 24 games completed. I have a lot of games that I have started that I would like to get done, and games on my gaming channel would count towards this because hey, that's still a game that I got done. And then 24 colored pages. That's a way I'm trying to help my mental health, is by coloring more and relaxing more through means like that. And then rewards, we are still discussing those with my husband, but right now potential is an elite trainer box of Pokemon cards, and I'm still getting feedback from him on how do I earn one of these. And it's a good motivation for me, but that is still being discussed. But I do know that some of the goals that I will be setting in a little bit will be brought back to this page as something to accomplish, and we'll see. So we are now into my 2024 goals section, and the way I have the area divided is by how my level 10 life is organized. So my big thing is I want to try to have at least one goal in each area. There might be more, there might be less. Well, there shouldn't be less, but we're gonna start. And so in career, I'm just thinking, this is a potential, if this happens, is get full-time / more hours. So as for my content goals, we are going to flip back to my channel statistics, and this is where I am going to put my subscriber goals for my channels. So for this channel, my goal for the year as of right now is 15. I feel like it's a safer number, and it's just over double of what we currently have. As for my gaming channel, my goal is 75, which is only 22 more than where I'm currently at, but it's something that I wouldn't mind seeing. And it's better, in my opinion, to give lower goals, and if you reach them and go past them, that's just a bonus. But let's head back to our goals page and set a couple goals for my content. So this one is, let's see, because I already know of a few things I am going to be working on with my channels, is I want to be bringing intros into some videos that are more custom to the type of video they are. So I'm thinking intro video / outros. Just so that way I have something I can consistently use, and it's different than how I've been doing stuff this year. So this is a life channel specific goal I have, is I want better thumbnails. I toyed with a couple last year and they seemed pretty good, so I want to improve on that. And the other goal I have, sorry, I got distracted by watching a squirrel fall off of our fence, is more consistency. And this is on both channels, because there are times, and today is one of those days, where a video might be getting posted slightly later than I plan. but that's something I want to work on and I should be able to improve on. Next is the family and friends area. So a general goal I have for this would be spend time with family more. Like, this has actually been improving a lot in the last month. Like, that's one that has actually surprised me. So that's one that I am expecting things to keep improving on. And then another is hanging out with friends a little bit more as well. And this, sometimes we just do it virtually while they play a game together, because there's some games I do not play and it relates to my mental health why I won't play them. But I'll sit in the voice chat with them and listen to all of the little comments they're making while they play the game and make some more myself. But that's what we do. And I think that'll be it for those two. So for finance goals, I'm still debating on these a little bit, because I have yet to sit and think, what is our budget for the start of the year here? How are things changing? Do we get raises? Well, when do we get raises, if we get them? Where are our bills sitting at? Where are the areas that we spend badly in? So, goals for finance is a little bit more difficult. I know one of the goals my husband had is paying off one of our loans. I think we can get, you know what? I'm gonna say it here. I think we can pay off 3 loans this year. And that would include the personal loans, which I'll be talking about a little bit more in my debt check-in at the start of 2024 video that is going to be coming out in a couple days. So I'll talk about that a little bit more there. But I think that's where I'm going to leave this right now. Actually, I just came up with another. I want to have $250 in personal savings. So in my account, I want to be able to say, hey, I was able to save $250 of our goal myself, just to prove that I can cut back and save money where needed. But that'll be it for the finance area. Next is home environment. And in my level 10 life, I said that area is about a 4. The reason is you can have things decorated how you like it, but you need changes. So that's kind of where I'm at. Like, I wouldn't mind redoing a room just to change things around. And actually, I have a video that will be coming out, I think in March, where I actually helped my husband with redoing his room. He did a lot of the initial work already, but when it comes to actually decorating it and setting it up, he wants a lot more help on that. And I also make a lot of his decorations for him. So redoing a room is a fair thing for environment. Another goal is matching items in rooms, which means changing out curtains that don't match the rest of how the room feels. Making sure our furniture kind of fits the room that it's in. And things along that line. Because that's just some stuff that's been bothering me, and it's little things that we can address. So next area is my hubby. And this one is kind of actually goes along with my 24 things already. Is I want to have 24 date nights. That's already something we have talked about. And the other big thing I wouldn't mind is actually going on our honeymoon, because we never got to do that right after we got married, because I'd only been at my job for a couple months at that point. So, you know, that could be a good one. And that would be actually a very good goal. So, next is mental health. And I'm going to do physical health at the same time because I feel like they are intertwined. And the biggest one for physical health that I can write is lose weight. And yes, I spelled lose wrong. But that happens. But lose weight is probably the biggest goal I have. And then another random physical health goal I have is, oh, what is it? I want to be able to do a mile in 12 minutes. I never have been able to do that. It's a goal I want to try this year. It's completely different, and right now I'm lucky to get a 20-minute mile, and that's mostly walking. But if I can somehow get to 12 minutes by the end of the year, that would be a great improvement for me. And as for mental health, one of the biggest things is that I want to do, like, these ones are the hard ones. It's like, how do I do this? I'm just sitting here going, what can I do? Well, mental health. I could actually practice self-care. I can do yoga for mental health. Like, I think I want to try to do yoga so I want to do yoga 15 times a month to help with my mental health. And part of that is because I know the meditation aspect of yoga would help clear my mind. I also know working out helps with your mental health. I also know self-care will help with my mental health. So it's kind of what I'm thinking. So there's that. So I'm not going to fully fill in my 24 in 2024 right now, because there's some things I'm still debating on. I'll have that done hopefully before my January reset, but I have a good start. So thank you for watching, and until next time, I am Umbrenero. Bye!